Bluebird, written and read to you by Stella Birch. Imagine you were told to go find a bluebird. A simple request, right? You go out, no hesitation in your mind. You skip around, hopes high, to find a bluebird. You pick a flower. It smiles and glows like a beam of sunlight protruding between its petals. You tuck the small flower into your pocket with the intentions of carrying it with you on your quest of searching for a blue bird. You continue following the indentions in the dirt made by many others before you. You come to a stop at a grand oak tree, gazing up at its beautiful branches, intricate designs in the mousy brown bark. Your eyes climb up the reliable branches, planning the route to follow. You see it, a blue bundle of feathers. A flutter starts in your chest. You begin to climb, your hands supported by the strong branches. You trust them. You trust yourself. Higher and higher you go, a smile starts to find your face. You hoist yourself onto a sturdy branch. You gaze across from you. Tiny black eyes stare back at you, blue feathers framing around it. You lean over and cup the soft blue feathers. A bluebird looks up at you. It chirps with a sing-song voice. You feel great as ever. You safely climb down the strong oak. It supports you every step of the way. With the bluebird in hand, you make your way back, ecstatic to show them your new bluebird. You reach your destination and carefully give the bluebird to them. Good. But not quite right. It needs to be more blue, they say, as a small pebble begins to form in the pit of your stomach. But it's okay. You'll just find another bluebird. A more blue bluebird. With a step, you begin the hunt for a different bluebird. You walk, head high, on the lookout for a blue bird. The walk feels longer now, and no flowers are poking their little heads out of the ground. You check your pocket for the flower you stored earlier, just to find that it wasn't there. You must have dropped it, but oh well, you didn't need a flower anyways. You do miss the presence of it, though. You come across a pine tree, a tall pine tree, but nonetheless, you start climbing. You place your foot on the first limb you are presented with. It cracks. The crunching noise unsettles you. Now, more cautiously, you climb, carefully seeking the thickest branches. The bark sticks out individually, the jagged pieces stabbing into your skin, making tiny cuts that sting as you get higher in the air. You have very little branches to work with, often scoping them out. Suddenly, a mass of feathers forms in your face. A bluer bird perches in front of you. You carefully slip your fingers under the warm, tiny creature, the prickly feathers making contact with your skin. You look down as the pit in your stomach reopens. You go down more cautiously than before. As you climb down, the small pit is replaced with a warm feeling that fills your stomach. A small smile creeps on your face. Your feet make contact with the ground, the bluer bird tilting its head towards you as if to ask, "Where are you taking me?" You walk along the predetermined path, the warm feeling spreading throughout your body with each step. You're proud of yourself. You arrive and place the bluer bird in their hands. The bird looks back at you with its little black eyes that glint in the sunlight. Well, it is more blue, but it's far too small, they say, the pebble in your stomach growing just a bit bigger. You go out on the search for a bluer, bigger bird. You walk carelessly. You don't even look for flowers, ignoring their soft but comforting presence. A harsh, cold wind hits your face, stinging your cuts from earlier, as if someone were taking a blade and recutting the predetermined path in your skin, but you don't care. You were forced to weave between trees, the trail lost to your upset. You stop at the base of an towering strangler fig tree, its thread-like roots curling over its host, constricting it from life. You stare up, a buzzing starts in your chest, but this time it doesn't fill you with eagerness. It fills you with dread, the stone in your stomach growing bigger, weighing you down. The stone reaches up to your throat. You push it down and begin the climb once more. You stick your feet in the uneven pocket of the tree, the sides of the pocket cutting into your foot. It burns up your leg, but relentlessly, you place your hand above you, the rough bark scraping your hands. You climb farther and farther away from the ground, your knees scraping the tree. You dare to look down to see the earth a long way down, farther than you expected. You clutch the tree just a bit tighter, just a bit closer. Your arms burn, but you have to proceed. You set your eyes high up on the tree. You spy a bigger blue bird sitting carelessly. You climb faster. You are so close. You can feel success in your hands. You perch on a solid branch. Your hands soar in your lap, throbbing. You look down at your hands to see them bleeding, the stitching of your hands becoming undone as if someone took a seam ripper to them. You gaze up to see a bluebird sitting above you. The buzzing in your chest starts up again, louder. You stand with care as to not fall and slide your hands under the bird, carefully, not to scare it. It whips its head towards you. Now that you're closer, the bird is much bigger than it previously seemed. It raises its wings, threatening to fly away. You snatch it with both your hands, restricting its wings as it makes a screeching noise. You climb down as fast as you can, your hands stinging with pain. 5 feet away from the ground, you slip, falling hard on your knees and forearms. Your body stings. The pressure on your knees burns. Your forearms scream with agony. But you get up as your body protests, bigger bluebird in hand. You run, although every part of your body is exhausted. Your feet burn, but after a while they become numb. The bird jostling in your grasp. The bird protests. It wants to fly away, but you just hold it tighter. You arrive, bigger blue bird still squawking. You hand it over to them. As the bird leaves your hands, your blood speckles on its blue feathers like salt on a black tablecloth. This bird is much too big, they say in outrage. I just don't feel like you're trying that hard. The pebble in your stomach becomes a boulder, filling every inch of your body. It is suffocating you. You claw at your throat, but this time the feeling won't shrink. You tried so hard. Why wasn't it enough? Why could they not see that you were doing your best? Why was your best not good enough? You could try to explain that you were tired, that you really did try, but they would just think that you're lying, or perhaps you're lazy. That this quest of finding this bird should be easy. But then again, here you were, stuck. You didn't know where to go. Was there another trail? It didn't seem so. What were you doing wrong? You had been pushed and pushed until the point where you have finally broken. You look down at all of your pieces shattered to the floor. It looks hard and meticulous to put back together, like it would take eons to do so. You were scared that maybe you had lost a piece, that they had scattered in various directions. What was it with this blue bird? It seemed like it didn't appreciate being looked for. Perhaps it was hiding out of your sight. Plenty of bluebirds roam this earth. You can just find another bluebird. That is to exist, that this bluebird even exists. that it flaps its wings in the wind and chirps its notes in the air somewhere. Somewhere along the journey to find a blue bird, it was no longer simply just a blue bird. It had become the blue bird. The biggest, smallest, bluest, roundest, skinniest, meanest, kindest blue bird. You had a feeling deep inside you that even if somehow you managed to find the blue bird, it wouldn't be enough.